Hey everybody. I screwed up yesterday. I went a little bit too long and I don't know how to edit. So I'm not able to bring you part 2. However, I can show you what it ended up looking like. I believe what I did was I put the legs on and I put on those little electric thumbtacks that kind of look like electrical posts. I cut out a fin for the back, you know, your standard Tao type fin. I tried some stuff and it didn't quite work out. That happens all the time, especially when you're experimenting. This is, I'm waiting on paint again to dry, and this is another Tao facility, of which you can see in pieces now. But I thought I'd give you a little heads up on the types of stuff that I'm doing. When you throw out things, before you throw them out, think if you can use it for something. For instance, I was gonna throw out an old squirt bottle. Now, one of the keys to being successful at kit bashing with your standard household items is you want to do things that people can't see the original form or just doesn't notice it. Kind of camouflage it, so to speak. For those of you who immediately noticed the squirt gun on the spacecraft, pat yourself on the back because you guys figured it out and I screwed up because I didn't fool you. So you have to really try to camouflage your work, so to speak. I'm doing kind of like an ethereal tower, and this is the top of the bottle, and when it's spray painted, all you're going to see is kind of that deck for a couple pieces in there. Two other aspects of the bottle that will look like some sort of engine or something or other. I picked them because they had nice curving organic style forms that the Tao tend to prefer in their architecture, and this is going to be a firing deck where you can put Tao, Fire Warriors, etc, 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 and it's designed to go with this, you know, on the battlefield kind of thing. I have a buddy of mine that I owe a present to, and I've gotten very freaking busy. So I'm going to try and take these time periods and kind of get that squared away for him. But this is going to be just like a command facility, you know, when it's all said and done. Let's see if I can get this all together for you so you can kind of see what's going down. I plan on building a bridge off the side of it, leading to a landing deck, and of course my standard bridge. I love bridges. That's just, don't ask me why, I just do. So, the thing about Tao is that any kind of sanding takes forever. So, it's going to be kind of difficult. This is kind of how you do, it could be bunkers, turret walls, whatever. Those of you who looked at my old videos, you'll even see that they fit together. Use a scroll saw to cut it out. what I'm going to do now is I'm going to affix this to the inside there. So I'm going to take my hot glue gun and I'm going to push it around. What I want to do is I want to come from the top and come down. Okay. You might get a little bit of stuff on the bottom. That's fine. You can pull that right off. No one's going to see it anyways. But you hot glue it, and then you're going to get this form right here. If you want to see what the troop guy looks behind it, that's how the troop's going to look behind it. Okay. So, I don't know if you can notice this, but because of the width of the saw, this is in a little bit and this is in a little bit. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to kind of knock off just a little bit there so it fits snugly onto this. I can't quite fit it in right now, but I will shortly. This fits in real nice. See how nice those lines are? Virtually no seams whatsoever. So, actually, there you go. So, I really like that. So there it is. And now what I'm going to do is some sanding. I want to take some of these hard edges. See those hard edges? I'm not worried so much about the inside edges. You can sand those too if you want. But I want to take care of these outside edges, because I want it to kind of keep that round form as much as I can. It'll take you forever if you sand every single corner, so I don't. You know, some people are perfectionists. I wish I had the time to be a perfectionist. You know. This is probably going to go to one of the cons in the future. Or no, that's right. It's going to my buddy. But if I make another one, that'll be going to a con. So you see how it kind of curves now? It's not quite so harsh. Okay. I'm going to knock down these edges a little bit, just the outside ones. And it's not going to be much. Just enough to knock off that sharp edge. Okay. Whoop. Be sure you curve your sandpaper when you're doing inside curves, because it'll catch in there and it'll really tear up your surface more than you probably want it to. And then, okay, so from here, you can take a pen and you can mark it. And then you know from that mark, from those two marks, I can sand up from there, because it's not going to interrupt with how my seam is going to look. It'll still be a tight looking seam. Okay. So that goes like that. And you notice that I didn't take very much off because I didn't want to have those overlap. I wanted it to be soft round edge to soft round edge. Okay, now what I want to do is I want to apply my glue. Now remember those two lines I made? That shows me where the base is. So I know I can apply glue from those lines down. So that's what I do. So I bring it down, I press it in, and now this is all one piece. Okay. Now we're moving on to two other pieces. I'm going to knock down my edging, but not where it connects up to the top of this piece. How am I doing on time? Oh my god. Alright, gotta stop, guys. Bye-bye.